If you are the person looking for your purpose in life, to make yourself relevant and develop the best version of yourself, this is the show for you. I'm Charlotte Ibanez. I'm your host for the Seed of Life TV. Change doesn't happen overnight. Every incremental step you take daily will add up to who you will become in the future. In this show, you will learn how to succeed, optimize, and lead in your industry. It is our aim to plant a seed into someone's life every time. In each episode, we invite people who in real life have the same struggles like you, like me, when they were starting out on their career or business. Like many of us, they started also looking for solutions, and through their tenacity and grit, they were able to discover what they were set out to do. We think that if we will just develop ourselves personally, we will be able to attain the things we want. However, personal development is not the only thing there is to be to attain our goals. We must also get rid of things that is blocking our way to success. One of which is our self-limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are those assumptions or convictions that we thought are true, but is actually inhibiting us to fulfill the things that we are supposed to do. When we hear ourselves say, I don't, I'm not, I can't, I mustn't, etc., we have to evaluate if these statements are self-limiting. Why do we do that? It's our normal response to what happened to us. We form beliefs based on our past experiences. So sometimes, even if we have faulty logic, we still form beliefs about a lot of things as a form of excuse, either because we don't want to leave our comfort zone or we fear rejection or failure. And sometimes those may be unconsciously formed beliefs that leads us to doubt our creator. Whatever the case, if we don't break our limiting beliefs, we will not be able to develop ourselves and achieve our goals in life. Sometimes, our greatest enemy when we want to change is ourselves. We're blinded by our circumstances and experiences that we don't see that our personal beliefs that we inherit from our family or probably formed during childhood or collated from our social circles, or whether it's a product of our own fears and a form of defense mechanism, has now become a stumbling block for our growth, to the extent that we thought it's who we are. Like, I'm too old or too young for that. I will never be able to do that. I'm not good enough. I can never have the life I desire. I just have to accept my weight. We need to evaluate ourselves and ask why after every statement we thought of ourselves as true. We need to challenge ourselves and acknowledge that these are just beliefs that can be reversed. We need to understand the adverse effect if we keep on holding on to these limiting beliefs. Would it progress us or would it hold us back? We can adopt or form a new belief and condition ourselves to it. It's not easy, as the old beliefs are so ingrained in us that we thought is the truth about us. On a daily basis, we can start incorporating in our routine words of affirmation that forms a new belief about us and follow it through by applying it in our lives. Distance ourselves from negative people, or simply don't allow their negative view affect ours. Self-limiting beliefs sabotage our full potential. So it may take some time before we can break the barriers we surrounded ourselves for so many years. We have to start acknowledging that we need help and adopt a new way of thinking. Over time, if we remain consistent, we can put these things into practice. Eventually, it becomes a habit and a part of us. Let me share with you my discussion with Firuzi Kotwal, a coach and founder of Protect Me, Visionary Mindset Training Institution, when we sat down and discussed about limiting beliefs that entrepreneurs and professionals are facing today, and she gave some tips on how to overcome it. Good afternoon, Firuzi.
Hi, Charlotte.
Yeah. Last time, thank you for the time that you have shared to our audience about the tips for budding entrepreneurs. Now, how long have you been in the business?
I've been in business for about 2 years now.
Oh, great. And how many businesses have you established?
So in 2 years, I've got about 3 businesses that are running, and I'm
Fabulous,
thank you. I'm about to set up my 4th one now.
Yes, yes, yes. So these for people that have been long in business and an entrepreneur like you, an expert on that field, there are people who are thinking you need to have a very unique product. They spend so much time thinking of what their offerings would be. So because of that, they will tend to procrastinate, or some people might think, I have to have a brilliant idea before I launch myself as an entrepreneur. So somewhere along the way, they get stuck or lose interest. Okay, so what could be your advice, practical advice for people that may not have known that they have already that particular talent within them, or probably an idea, but it just need to be sparked?
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the 3M strategy today. That's been my success strategy, one of my success strategies.
Did you hear that? Share that strategy.
Yeah, so my 3M strategy that has taken me forward in the last 2 years and made me successful is mindset, motivation, and monetization. So a lot of our problems actually exist in our mind. And when I started as an entrepreneur, I went through the same journey, so I can understand if somebody is stuck where they are. But it's all in your mind. I think we all know a lot because of our knowledge and our skills and our experience that we go through in life. And if in your mind you think you do need a product, that is a product itself. So if you can convince yourself that everything that you know and everything that you've experienced is a product by itself, you really don't need a product to start your business.
True.
That's how I started my first business, which was my training company, which was based on me and my skills. The next thing is motivation. So why I say motivation is because taking that first step is always the most difficult.
Sure.
And it's hard because it's hard work. And once it's hard, which means people tend to give up and procrastinate and shy away from taking that first step. So I urge everybody to motivate yourselves to take that first step and start the journey, because it's a beautiful journey and it's a journey. There is no end to it. And the last piece I'm saying is monetization, because everything that you want to do and everything that you're going to do and you will do is all to earn that kind of money, right? And so I teach financial freedom, and I tell people it means different things to different people. So monetize. You have so much knowledge, so much skills, and so much experience. If you only think of monetizing it, you can make huge amounts of money, and you can financially and physically and professionally and personally grow a lot. So the 3M strategy, remember, mindset, motivation, and monetization. That's my tip to all the viewers.
So there you have it. You may have that hidden gem within you, but you haven't discovered it yet. So discover it now. Thank you, Firuzi.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, Charlotte.